Geologist Kristoffer Joner is working his final day in the Norwegian tourist destination Geiranger before moving to Stavanger with his family, when sensors on the mountain indicate groundwater has disappeared. Later, waiting for the ferry with his children while his wife Idun works a few more days at the hotel, Christian has an epiphany and rushes back to the geology center, leaving his children Sander and Julia in the car. He and Jacob find the sensor wires have snapped due to the movements inside the mountain. Christian's former boss Arvid agrees to enter a higher state of alert, but not to sound the evacuation alarm due to being mid-tourist season. Christian finds the children have gone to the hotel. Julia wants to say goodbye to their house, so Christian drives with her to stay there one last night. Sander heads down to the basement of the hotel with headphones to skateboard. Arvid and Jacob check instrument readings and find them accurate, not a malfunction. Christian reviews old documents suggesting the readings of contractions in the mountain do indicate the upcoming avalanche. He calls the station and orders the immediate evacuation of Arvid and Jacob from the crevice, and to sound the tsunami alarms for the residents of Geiranger. Moments later the avalanche happens. Arvid sacrifices himself when Jacob's foot becomes trapped, linking Jacob to their zipline and falling to his death shortly after. The rock slide crashes into the fjord, creating a gigantic tsunami 80 meters, 260 feet, high, roaring towards Geiranger. With 10 minutes until the tsunami hits Geiranger, Idun and her colleague Vibeke evacuate the hotel guests onto a bus, but Sander is nowhere to be found. Idun refuses to leave him. Danish tourists Maria and Philip Poulsen help her search. Christian and Julia, stuck in traffic, realize their altitude is dangerously low. They abandon their car to run uphill on foot, shouting for others to do the same. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation. Their neighbor Anna has her leg trapped by a car. Christian sends Julia up the mountain with Anna's husband Thomas and daughter Teresa, and seats himself and Anna in a van. The tsunami engulfs the vehicle. Idun finds Sander but too late to escape the tsunami, which hits as they rush back downstairs to the basement's bomb shelter. Maria is washed away and Idun and Sander forcefully close the shelter door. Christian survives but finds Anna next to him dead, impaled by debris. Finding Julia alive, he leaves her with Thomas and Teresa while he heads back to Geiranger to find his wife and son. The town is devastated, and the destroyed evacuation bus full of dead passengers, including Vibeke but not Idun and Sander. Down in the bomb shelter, the water level rises, deforming the door, which is blocked by heavy debris. Philip, panicking to breathe, pushes Sander underwater. Idun drowns him to save Sander. Christian finds his son's backpack and furiously bangs on some pipes. Idun and Sander respond in kind. As Christian finds them and dives, further water floods the refuge. Removing the debris, he reunites with Idun but runs out of air as he returns with Sander. Idun heads back in a desperate attempt to revive him, drags him through the water up to the surface, attempts rescue breathing, then CPR, then accepts he has drowned and stops trying. Sander gives one last effort at CPR and rescue breathing, which pays off. The family is reunited at Ornesvingen, and the film closes saying the events are likely to occur in the future, but the date is unpredictable.